Yo, what is up, guys? I'm about to check out some advertised websites when I typed in Csgo trade websites. So, Skin Arena, first thing that pops up, skin.trade. Ooh, this. Yeah, a lot of these are actually scam websites. You won't believe it, but a lot of these are scam websites. Normally, if they force you to deposit, like, $4 keys, clearly believable. My knife is $100. It's not even worth 80, even though they're blue gems. As the knives, they are worth 80, but because they're blue gems, they're worth like 42 keys. So this website already looks fishy as crap. It's like into trade, and it's like deposit. All right, first things first. This is too good to be true. Like fake. If those weren't blue gems, it would seem a lot less believable. So, let's look at some things. Alright, so they have a nice selection of knives. They have terrible coding because it's like lagging on the scrolling, and that shouldn't be happening. So, for some reason, StatTrack factory new Doppler Falchion is this price. Cool. Didn't know that. But StatTrack Blue Steel Factory New. Factory New StatTrack Shadow Daggers? Oh, it does. Alright, cool. Let's just take. Alright, let's remove gloves. That would help. Alright. So now that I'm looking at the prices, this seems more legit. So wait. That's $300 and it's actually $230. Hmm. Hmm. Wait, a bayonet lower field tested and it's stat tracked? Something seems fishy about this website. First off, it should never ask you to deposit first. Any website that asks you to deposit first, like deposit, this is fake. Like, no matter what, this is fake. Open link in new tab, this is a scam bot. Inventory. Look how many people this bot has scammed because they're retarded. Like a bot, like, first off, I think that bots should never be able to trade or I don't like the I. Ooh, what's this website? Csgo sell. Wait. No, this was one of the legit ones. No. Cisco Arena. So any case website that says like, oh hey, get a bajillion dollars for, and normally they name them after um like, crud, I'm brain farting. Case opening websites. Now take a finite look. My inventory seems legit. Wait, I didn't know they added the blue gem prices for these. Wait a second, I didn't know my decimator battle scarred just went up in $3 in price. This seems a little fishy. So yeah, my inventory suddenly got a lot more expensive. But they also ask you to deposit first. Any trading website that asks you to deposit first and doesn't show. I closed it again. I wanted to look at the bot's inventory to see how many stupid people it scanned. Oh well, I'll go here. Um, and Valve does nothing for this, but they ban the largest bot, uh, the most legit, trustable um, trading website ever. Like this bot is fake. Open link in new tab. Inventory. Like, look how many people fell for that. Like, even if it's small skins, there are a couple people who just accidentally inserted or stupidly inserted this. Valve kind of rejects this. You know why? Because this bot could be vac banned tomorrow. This skin goes up in price. This looks like a black pearl. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't want to inspect it. It looks pretty black. I won't lie. That's pretty dark. Now, let's just save link. Okay, cool. All right, this looks like a fake web. Oh, okay. I didn't know my keys were suddenly $4. All right, deposit. These are all the same website. Okay. Like, just look in your inventory. Like, now these bots seem more official, but a trade website should never, ever ask you for their really anything. Blackout comms, and they've been offline for 54 days. They normally have bots just AFK in their own private servers. They have their. Wait, it might be because I blocked him. Unblock. No, this bot has a fake inventory. Report violation. Suspected trade scam. And Valve resents these bots. Does nothing to help those people that were scammed. Like, these are super obvious, but there are people who just don't think, like, wow, I didn't know my shit was good. Insert all, and then, like, I just got fucking scammed. I've been scammed out of $5 from Insta Trade websites. Or a Insta Trade website. Yeah, Insta with quotes, just so you know. Now, this website seems more legit and more official and crap. I'm gonna close this so I don't ruin your vision. You're like, oh my god, it's a paradox. Because it infinitely goes on. You're like, how is it a paradox? I don't remember how a paradox works. It's like, it it cancels itself. No, I think that might be it. But I'm too tired to explain it. I just, like, 1040, tennis today, tired. Windows backdrop, and then Windows is like, fuck you, you can't have Windows, but I can run Windows. And then they're like, oh yeah, you get Windows for free. And I'm like, what? But now they're not. I don't understand. Okay. So what happens is that here's Valve. Valve is huge. They make loads of money because their company is doing shady as crap things. Shady things like, let's say this tree represents all CSGO items. And so let's say they have a cheater who used hacks and then got banned with a 43 dragon lores, etc. Well, that significantly reduced the amount of skins, but that makes their price go up. And because people use the community market, Valve gets larger and larger. And Team Fortress 2, let's say this represents the community market right now. This is why they don't do shit. This is also a reason why they don't do shit. Person cheats, they get banned, they lose their shit. And you're like, what do you mean? There are people who upload videos where they're legit hacking with shit like this. And you're like, so, what's happening now? Valve understands what's happening with this picture. They realize that stupid people and people who pay to. This is why B-Hop hasn't been removed from YouTube. Now you're thinking, well, no. Reason one is that Google isn't. It doesn't violate Google. Like your average silver, he uses hacks, but he normally just shows that VAC is terrible because there have been people who've been cheating this entire time with their own personal cheats. They've made them themselves and can never get detected by VAC. Now, here's here's Blizzard. Now you're like, you named Overwatch overrated. Yeah, mainly because Doomfist and crap. And you're like, but he isn't. I don't care. So, here's Blizzard. They don't have items that are worth thousands upon thousands of hundreds of $1,000. Cough, stat tracked blue gem karambit worth 100K. So, CSGO has a large worth if Valve removed all items or put them all into their own inventory. CSGO items would become absolutely priceless. If somehow you managed to have one, I'd imagine gray skins would be selling for a lot of money. Unless like Valve just started being like, money, money, money. But a lot of the skins are obtainable that are really expensive. Howls, lures. If someone somehow got a lure, it would be probably. Here's the dealer right now. Here's what the factory. This is factory new dealer. Factory new dealer. If all dealers were moved, it'd probably be a lot of money because collectors are stupid. And Valve's like, we don't care about that. Valve's like, if we keep getting cheaters to ban themselves, items will go up in price, upwards, and become more worth. Like, I think a cheater got banned with like a $9,000 knife. 9,000. 9,000. That's $9,000 in Valve's pocket, in a sense. Now, they do not allow themselves to change or edit the inventories, but one thing I think Valve could do, if they wanted to become more like Blizzard, where they're clean, they don't like allow porn of their own stuff. If Valve ever did that, quality of Valve versus Blizzard, Valve, Blizzard. And the real reason why Blizzard would be left in the dust, because traders would come back. And I think if Valve added this one feature, let's say I got scammed. Alright, so Valve's old policy, alright, here's the scam item. Here, let's duplicate and make another one. But it's tradable, marketable, and still everything. So, what happens if they didn't make it tradable, marketable, or anything else? Tradable, not craftable, not being able to be used in trade ups and stuff. This item would be non-removable from your inventory unless you physically delete it. So, price wouldn't lower, but Valve would also vac this item. And you're like, what do you mean? Well, this item would receive the scammed status. It makes a gray skin. It can't be put up on the market. It can be traded. But it's also named Scammer 101. No, just kidding. It just becomes not tradable. Pretty much both of these items are locked into these guys' inventories. Reasons? Well, first off, trade scammers, their whole inventory happens to it. This guy, let's say I got scammed out of a couple $1,000 knife. Maybe give him like 50 keys to open up crates. But these keys are like, you can only open crates with them. I don't know. Valve, you just suck a lot. Me, Valve just sucks a lot. So, Valve could fix their problems, but they leave CSGO as is. The trading scene is terrible for both these games because trade scammers and cheaters are not repented for their crimes. They get vaxxed. That's it. First off, trade bans should never be unlifted. Never. Wait, I don't think they were, but I think I heard about one. But never, ever. Next off, people managing scrap bots, those people who own them, banned. Entire inventory banned. And maybe even heck, maybe like do a thing where like you auction off their entire inventory. And you're like, not the entire inventory. Just maybe like you have $5 entry and you have a chance of getting all these items at the same percentage. So let's say this guy had 50 unusuals and like 20 keys and then like 30 refined. I would have a 1% of getting all those. And you're like, but there'd be a 50% chance you get unusual, 20% chance you get a key, and like 30% chance you'll get a refined. You're right. I won't disagree with that logic. But I think auctioning it off is better than freezing an entire person's inventory and locking all the items in there and diminishing their price and making it go up. Not diminishing. Isn't diminishing more? I think that all those items, just except for like keys and normal things that aren't items like keys, scrap metal, and etc., those can be traded again because they're cheap. Like refined has went from being 43 cents like how long ago was it, like 3 or 4 years ago, to being 7 cents. That's not good. I mean, that's not bad for an item that's instantly craftable, but that's not good. Cause guaranteed a year ago, it was 12 cents. Not guaranteed. Most likely a year ago, from September 6th, 2017, that was a fathomable price. 12 cents. And I kicked my high knee to TF2 a while ago, and I'm okay at Overwatch. Okay at Overwatch, you say. Me gets a 6 septuple or whatever kill. Actually, I've got 9 kills. So what happened was I killed 3 players without my ult because my team is really good. And then Mercy rezzed them, and it got all the kills. And like Zarya swooped. I don't know. I wish I. This was way back when Genji's ult was actually 7 seconds and a little less skillful. you know, Q is all the way, but, you know, I'm not going to talk about that. But Valve's caringness towards CSGO and Team Fortress 2 and Dota 2 versus Blizzard's caringness to Overwatch. If they update VAC constantly and had an entire team devoted to VAC, I think, first off, those games would be a lot more playable. Like, there are people who have aim hacks that have been undetectable for a really long time. Like, it's either they're smurfing, they're hacking, or they're smurf hacking when it's in silver. And as you go up, yes, it becomes skill and stuff. That or it becomes hacking. It's either skill or hacking. And I don't want to play a game where it's either they are a really good player or they're a hacker. And Valve, you guys are the ones responsible. Congratulations, you ruined your own game. Thanks for watching. I'm tired.